You're at work. Let's get fired up. Let's go. And we got Motivational Monday starting right now. All right, guys. So today, here's one I really like. And this is, for me, is going to be a short week. As you know, there's no 4% this week. So lock that one in. We got spring break this week. We're heading over to Seattle for a couple days. Got a couple appointments over there. So I'm super pumped because this is my first poof of the week. Let's get it going. And today, for Motivational Monday, we're really driving into a truth that, if you let it sink in, can completely transform your life, your habits, and really your future. And here it is. Your identity drives your behavior. So let me say that again. Your identity drives your behavior. So most people are chasing the wrong thing. They want to change their habits. They want to improve their consistency. They want to finally make progress in their health, their mindset, or their personal life. But they're stuck. And here's why. They're trying to change their behavior without ever shifting their identity. And that's like trying to build a house on sand. It may stand for a little while, but eventually the foundation cracks and we find ourselves back where we started. So today's message is this. Don't just chase new habits. Become the kind of person who naturally lives those habits. So let's break that down. Why is it that change doesn't stick without identity? So let me give you a really common example. Someone says, I want to lose weight. I want to be more disciplined. I want to be more consistent working out. So what do? They set a new, usually audacious goal. They start a new plan, maybe buy some new shoes, get a planner, get some new clothes, buy some supplements. But in 2 weeks, life gets busy, motivation fades, they skip a day, then two, and before you know it, they've quit and they're back to where they started. Why? Because they were trying to act like a person that has those traits. They were trying to act like a healthy person while still identifying as someone who struggles with discipline, who never sticks to anything, or who's just not a fitness person. So you can only fake it for so long before your self-image pulls you back. Your current identity will always override short-term motivation. So if you want lasting transformation, it's not about doing more. It's about becoming more. Who you believe you are matters. So that there is a power of identity. So let's flip the script. How do we flip it? Here's the key mindset shift. Don't just chase habits. Become the kind of person who naturally lives them. So let's turn I want to lose weight into I'm a healthy person who takes care of my body. Let's turn I want to be more consistent into I'm someone who follows through on what I start. Do you see the difference? One is task focused. The other is identity based. And when you shift who you are, your actions naturally follow. Because your brain is wired to act in alignment with who you believe yourself to be. Your behavior follows your beliefs. So if you identify as a strong, consistent, resilient person, your choices will begin to match that, even when life gets tough, especially when life gets tough. So how do we build this new identity? Okay, let's be practical. Here are 3 ways to start building the identity that you want to live out. Number 1, start with I am statements. The words you speak shape the way you see yourself. We did a Motivational Monday about the power of words a couple weeks ago. Say things like, I am disciplined. I am consistent. I am healthy. I am a leader in my own life. Say it even if it doesn't feel true yet. Say it until it becomes true. Your mind believes what you repeat. Number 2, stack evidence with action. Every action is a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. One healthy meal, that's a vote. One walk around the block, that's a vote. One tough conversation that you didn't avoid, another vote. And you don't need perfection. You just need enough votes for the person you want to become. And number 3, visualize and align. Close your eyes. See yourself living as that person. How do they walk? How do they show up when they're tired? What choices do they make when nobody's watching? And then align your actions with that vision, even if it's just one small step a day. And that's how you make it real. The power of the mind is amazing. And the more that you visualize, the more that you speak it into existence, the more that you follow through with what you say out loud will reshape your identity over and over and over. So the challenge I have for you this week, and I want you to take it seriously. Pick one area of your life where you want to make a change. Could be your health, could be your mindset, could be your discipline, could be anything. And write down the identity of the person you need to become to live that out. What does a person who achieves that goal you have in mind, what do they look like? What are the behaviors? How do they talk? How do they talk inside their head? How do they carry themselves? What type of habits and traits do they resemble? Write it down. And then create a simple I am statement based on that identity. I am consistent. I wake up early and get on Motivational Monday. Create those I am statements. And then number 4, every day this week, say it out loud and take one action to prove that it's true. Because here's the truth. You won't become the best version of yourself by forcing in habits. You'll become that version when you start acting in alignment with the identity that you want to live by. Because your identity creates your habits. It's not the other way around. So here's my final thoughts for you. If you're tired of starting over, if you're tired of setting goals and not hitting them, if you're ready to finally make a change that sticks, stop asking, what do I need to do? Start asking, who do I need to become? Because when you become that person, the habits take care of themselves. Your identity drives your behavior. So become the person that you want to be, and your results will follow. So if this message resonates with you, again, share it with a friend, drop a comment, message me with your I am statement this week, and let's grow together. Because until next time, I need you to keep showing up. I need you to keep speaking life and becoming the version that you know already exists inside of you. You just haven't fully met them yet. All right, guys. See you in the gym. Thanks for showing up this morning.